Hi friends, welcome to Crypto Vulture Signals. Friends, today we need to see about why the Bitcoin has been dumped and what are the reasons and what is our next initiative and how we are going to see. So all these things will be covered in this video. Before that, I am asking you to subscribe my channel and share these videos if you feel that it is valuable. Share with your friends and family. And in the description also, I have been shared Telegram, Instagram, and Twitter social media links. Try to follow each social media links will give you a unique content. And if you see our Telegram, we are maintaining a unique content, news, and everything we are sharing here. Trading ideas, trading signals, trading content, educational content. So lot of things we are sharing here. So if you follow, you will get more and more info for the crypto beginners, and if you want to become a good trader. So let's jump into the video. So in this video, first, what are the recent data is suggesting that selling pressure has been increased from the miners, and long-term holders also selling their BTC, and the short-term holders their BTC entry is around 64,200. Already that mark has been smashed yesterday night. And if you see here, ETFs, they are also outflow is increasing, and the fresh wallets inflows also not increased that much if you compare, and the price disparity of the traders around 47k, but I don't think so market will flash to 47k. So these are the reasons. If you see the technically how the market is behaving now, first BTC, so Bitcoin, if you observe that recent what it made the high around 747k on 74k, then it has been rejected from that moment and it taken some correction till 55k. Then again one more momentum has been taken place, but this double top pattern is the bearish pattern where you can see these two candles. It is in a double top, it is exactly rejected around the area of $72,500. After rejecting this area, if you observe that what has been drawn this yellow horizontal line, it is now acting as the support. If we break this support, then what is the next? So if you see here, the next maybe 61,500. If you lost the $60,000, then what are the next support areas we can see here? But if it lost the $60,000, I can say it is not any correction, it is more than the correction, it can be like a crash. Why? Because it has to stay above 60, then only we can see a good returns from the market. And then what are our expectations? So I am expecting with the help of RSI, if you draw a trend line exactly you can see in the RSI. So RSI, when it was the low, when you can see from the 2022 June, so from that moment to till today, if you draw this RSI in a proper way, you can see here now RSI is going to retest this support trend line. So where it is around 57 point around the weekly time frame. So it is retesting. And if you see the daily time frame, now RSI is almost reaching to the oversold area also. So it's indicating that now there is a chance of little dump that can be 62k, or else it can be move from here. So totally we have two scenarios. One is it will move around 60k, and one is it will move from directly the 64k zone. But let's see how the markets are going to behave. But in this week I am expecting total market will be the consolidation. And if you observed from the past 3 months, it has been in this rectangular box. So whenever a breakout happens properly with this rectangular box, the top side breakout can be around 85k, the downside breakout can be around 50k, I am expecting. So if you see the length of this rectangle box like this, if you measure the rectangle box, you can see the downside around 45k, where the 47k, the many on-chain data is suggesting that the traders there will be have the huge profit. So we need to see it will be a crash out like 2020 or it will move. But wait for the confirmation. Without confirmation, don't trade. And then we need to see about the ETH. So ETH, if you see the daily time frame, recently ETH tried to reclaim the $4,000, but it has been rejected around $3,990. Then it is coming down. So if you observe that there is a small double bottom pattern, you can observe these two candles. It has been trying to a double bottom pattern, but if it want to be a successful, it need to cross around $3,660 area, then only we can confirm it will be a bullish, or else there will be a one more retest around 3,000. $280 area. And in the weekly time frame, same with the RSI. If we draw the trend lines, why I am drawing the trend lines RSI? Why? Because if you see the horizontal trend lines, which is this, they are best in the candle. But if you want to draw the trend lines vertically, those are more accurate when you draw with the RSI. So I am taking RSI because of that. And if you see here, I am drawing the trend line from its lows. If you observe here, now RSI is trying to retest around this 50 movement area. So it will retest this 50 area, then only it will move upwards, or else there can be a chance that market can do like this and then it will go. So mostly, why? Because the August, till August it will increase, and from the August to September, so most of the times mid of the August and till mid of the September there will be a bearish scenario in the market. So let us see how the market is going to play. So when you are doing with the technical and fundamental relation, you need to be accurate when the market break out. So you need to wait for the confirmation. Then the most important thing next is news, fundamental news. July 2nd, were decided mostly the ETFs are going to trade. And today also already I shared the news. You can see that SEC dropped its case from the Ethereum. They are now accepting Ethereum is not an a security. This is also one fundamental bullish news. But let's see, I think this week totally till Saturday there will be a consolidation phase only. If it move before that, that will be a great thing. And then we need to see USDT in weekly time frame. Why? Because USDT dominance, if you see that this is a nearly 5 years trend line. And whenever USDT is reaching this trend line, it will try to take small bounce. So every time it is trying to take a small bounce, and then when it will be completes its bullier cycle like 2021, it will reach the peak levels and then it will drop. So now there are a chance of these kind of small bounces where you can observe here from 2017 after reaching the market high. You can see that how the USDT is playing here last 4 years before the 21 halving. So now this is the halving year. So how the halving year is going to be? See here also it will reach to the small bounce because of corona effect. It has been more bounce, but that much bounce cannot be happen now. But here also if you see the same thing we can observe here. And same thing, now we are going to draw the trend line. So in this trend line we are going to observe the how it is. So I'm drawing the trend line. If you observe here properly, now it is trying to retest this trend line. If it break this trend line and if it cross this 50 level area, then the markets are going to so much bad. If it is rejecting from this moment, and if it rejected, if it gone like this, then the markets are bullish. So why? Because whenever USDT increases, that indicates that market is an bearish crypto. So crypto and USDT are inversely related. So we need to understand that. So now the dominance has been increasing. Let's see how the dominance is going to play. So even if any dominance correction will come for the USDT, so the expected levels are, you can see here, till 4.32%, or if it is worst scenario it will reach to the 4. That is a great opportunity for the crypto. But I am expecting definitely there will be a correction. If there will be a small move at least, then after that it will be a correction. If you see that Bollinger Bands properly, every time it is hitting the top level of the upper band. So whenever candles will hit most of the times this upper band, it indicates that the market is reaching to the higher level where it is where it is reached to the all time high. So from that moment again it will take correction. So we need to understand this thing. And then the final thing we need to see about the USDT dominance. So why the USDT dominance is so much important? Why? Because the recent dump of the altcoins because of the USDT dominance has been increased. But this dominance is no, it is looks like a manipulation. The dominance, if it reach at least 57%, then it will be a double top pattern. If it reject, it is not rejecting, then there will be a chance one more target, that is a 61.9. So there are around 62%. So this 62%, if it reach here or here, we need to understand. If both are not possible, at least 59. You can see one more trend line here. Here you can observe here the 59. 0.9 around $60. So now the three targets are before us. So it is going to retest the targets or it going to break this trend line. We need to wait for the proper confirmation. Without the confirmation, don't go for deciding that. But it is an opportunity now. Try to purchase how much altcoins you can purchase it, and in the form of DCA, every dump is an opportunity. Try to purchase. Why? Because if you are purchasing now altcoins, if you are accumulating each altcoin on an average 250% to 350% means 10 to 20 per times of returns you will get on your investment. So it's a best opportunity. Who want to become a millionaire or billionaire with small amounts, they can be happen with altcoins in all season. So in all season the real millionaires will come out, and lucky millionaires also will come out in the all season. So who doesn't have a big investment with BTC, that is the opportunity you need to get from here. And the next thing is we need to see that US economy. If you observe that continuously US economy has been increasing, but BTC has been correcting. Why? Because of there are reasons already I explained. So now the USDT dominance also is managing with that. But if you observe the dollar index is not growing that much. How the USDT is growing. So mostly I am expecting this week will be the consolidation week and next week will be the bullish week. And moreover, you need to understand a very important thing. This is total two and total three. If you see in the total two, clearly you can find that it forming the head and shoulder pattern. So very important pattern. Once if the pattern has been confirmed, it is retested this 942 billion area, then you will see that huge market breakout and all alts will start growing like anything. And you can see the same thing with total 3. So except BTC and ETH, only if you observe that now it is on the important trend line. So you can see here now it is acting as a support, and same with the RSI also. If you observe here clearly RSI, you can draw like this. Now it is retesting its trend line. So there is more gap towards to retest this trend line. If this gap is going to retest means we can see more lows in the altcoins. Those are the great opportunity for us. But according to the total 2, there is no that much difference compared to the total 3. Why? Because total through 2 is dominated because of the Ethereum. Maybe the news is coming by next week. So maybe if Ethereum ETFs are started as soon as possible by July 2nd, we may see the good market momentum and it moves upwards. So friends, like these information videos and important informations we are covering, and I am sharing in the threads also. So if you feel there is some disturbances or any improvements you need, try to give the feedback in comment. So friends, try to share our videos with your friends and family. Stay tuned with Crypto Vultures. Have a nice day. Signing off.